Well, Jean, Lori, this home, just one of the many across Monroe County hit by yesterday's storm. This was actually an 80-foot tree that fell onto the roof. You can see they are working to fix that roof right now. Now, fortunately, the Lee family was able to make it inside before the storm hit, thanks to a text alert. But the tornado sirens here, well, they never went off. So we went to the 911 center to find out why. The roar of a chainsaw is a common sound after a storm, but in the midst of yesterday's tornado warning in Monroe County, a more important sound was missing.
We didn't have a clue there was a tornado warning.
That's because the sirens in Madisonville never went off.
We advise a specific location you want rescue squad to stage at.
We have to set each siren off for each town individually with Sweetwater, Madisonville, Tellico, and Vonore. And we did it. I went across and started asking units if the sirens was going off, and they said no, that they were not hearing anything.
Immediately, dispatchers started calling to alert people of the possible tornado.
We were really concerned about the children getting out, those children getting out in this weather and the parents getting out. So we went ahead and started calling the schools just to make them aware.
Sweetwater sirens went off about 15 minutes after the warning went into effect, but the rest of the counties never went off. The 911 center said it was partially because of widespread power outages.
They need to get some backup power there at the site, so that's going to be the best bet.
It's the city's responsibility to ensure the sirens work. Madisonville mayor says this is the first time they've tried to use the sirens, and now they're looking at backup generators to ensure this problem doesn't repeat itself.
If it had gone off, we'd have been alerted quicker.
The Lees were alerted through a weather app, and Sweetwater officials say their hope is for people to rely less on the sirens and more on mobile alert apps.
If it's me, I want my family to be safe as possible, and if that means those text alerts, then that's, I encourage people to sign up for those just to give them a heads up of what's coming.
Now, the 911 director says now because this was the first time several of these sirens were used in these cities, this is, of course, a lesson and an opportunity for them to look at ways to improve their emergency communications. Now, the 911 center says they're working with their technicians as well as officials from the cities and the counties to figure out if there is a better way to do this in future storms. On your side live in Madisonville, Alexis Odos, 6 News.